Doug, of course, sunny, warm day today here in the Mile High City, often called Mile High City, Denver, Colorado, which is the capital of Colorado. Colorado is known for its mountains. We have 53 14,000-foot peaks, and our Denver International Airport is the sixth busiest airport in the world, and it's 53 square miles of property.
Drop the bass.
You can see Starbucks. I'm at a specific Starbucks in Denver that I come to. I did actually come here originally when I first came back to live here in Colorado. There's a trash truck going by that's kind of loud. Just took the trash from here. But just after 5 a.m. Thursday, July 17th, summertime, 2025, and I first started coming to this Starbucks location. I was not in my current Lyft car, which is a 2022 black all-electric car. My second electric car that I've got through FlexDrive, which is a rental company that rents cars to drivers that either don't have a car or don't want to put the mileage. This trash truck is really loud because it's right over here. But anyway, I originally started coming to this Starbucks when I came back to Colorado the first time, which was 3 years ago in the summer, with my 2017 Prius Touring Hybrid that I owned. And I officially got on the Lyft platform May. but I didn't move into my Mercantile Square loft apartment till August.
16th Street Mall shuttle driver. Have a good day.
Okay, have a good day.
You too. You have a good day.
Yeah, thanks.
Bye.
Bye. I'm gonna film you leaving.
Okay.
Went into these guys. I just asked them to say a few words about what they're doing today. So what are you here?
We're here for Zed's Dead. It's a electronic dance music festival here in Denver, Colorado on the 4th every year.
Really? Do you guys come here just to dance or do you perform?
A little bit of both. We have a flow
Just to
star in our
dance and
bag.
listen to music.
Man, I love your gig here.
Yeah.
Do you wear this every day to work or?
I wish.
We have a friend we're meeting up with who also has slippers. We're gonna be matching.
Oh, really?
with him.
But
Yeah.
you don't dress less. What do you guys do for day job?
I work at FedEx.
Yeah, are you serious? What do you do?
I'm a
Fulfillment center?
package handler right now.
Because I'm an old truck driver. I'm
Okay.
with Night Transportation. We used to do your
Yeah.
Amazon loads.
Very nice.
I was from Phoenix. So you actually work at a fulfillment center?
Yeah, up off of Yosemite.
Yeah,
Um,
I drive for Lyft now. I take people up to work all the time. What about you? What do you do?
I paint houses
You
with my
are
mom.
you serious?
Yeah,
You
it's a
paint-
small business, but yeah.
Well, I love the diversity. How are you guys boyfriend and girlfriend? Or
Yeah.
how do you guys meet?
3 years ago at school.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, thank you for the time. I just
Yeah,
love
for
bumping
sure.
into people, and most people are camera shy.
Yeah,
Of course.
no,
So
you're
Yeah,
thank
you.
you.
Have a wonderful night.
Okay,
sir.
have a good night.
wonderful
Take care.
day.
Interesting day because it started out where all my mornings start out, car camping or parking right around the corner on one of the streets, Vine or Race, and another street around the corner, right by St. Mark's Coffee Shop that opens up at 6:30, not 5. Now this Starbucks, in the 3 years I've been here to Denver, it started out as the place I went to, but in not this car, because this is a car I've had only a month. It's a black Kia 2022 all-electric car. It's the car that I had been promised by Express Drive for about a year. story I call driving to Tokyo. Now, it seems like my audience is not Sylvia or Chikako or family members or my sisters. Well, certainly not my father, because he's passed away, sadly, and regretful. I lost my father March 17th. But it seems like my audience are the people I'm going to meet today and every day with my Lyft business. One by one, they're becoming subscribers. But I want to highlight one by one. I'm going to turn around and show you corner of 17th and Wynkoop, 1 block from where I live. I'm standing in front of Union Station right now. Okay, look at my beard. I've just let it grow. It's a beautiful sunny day. Just in case you're not from Denver or not one of my riders who live here, this is my favorite time of year. Was my favorite time of year when I lived here for 18 years. I went through 18 winters. Winters, if you're not familiar with Denver, it does snow. But compared to other four-season climates, a lot of people move here from places like Chicago or New York, or, where it does snow, but it's colder. There's lots of sunshine here in Denver, like today, a day like today. But this is still my favorite time of the year. May, June, July, August, September, October.
K-pop. So we watch, like on my 34s, I will binge watch Korean dramas all day long and not get out. I'm like, I'll order Uber Eats and I'll be like, it's delivered to me, so I don't have to get a truck, So I just binge watch, Korean dramas, catch up, I'll watch a whole season and I'm like, great, now I have to find another one, Sometimes I'll lose sleep over it. I'm like, I just got to finish this last episode and then I'll go to bed. Just one more. So.
We're gonna try to blend the recap too with this.
I don't know. What are you thinking? I was thinking.
Well, let's go. Go ahead.
Because I don't think LC needs to be here for the whole hour. She could just pop on. Whatever.
Why don't we just try to keep per interview down to like 15 minutes or so, and then we can swing right into the recap. And if she wants to, maybe listen, and I don't know if she wants to kind of tag along and
take a look
observe
at it this way. Like, think about, imagine you and I are sitting in a truck stop just talking like we are right now, and then, LC walks in. It's like, hey, how's it going? Come on, sit down. We're just talking about, trucking and this and that. So, we can just make this just super casual. Just realistic.
I don't mind if she just wants to listen and contribute and listen to us talk. I don't care. It's kind of cool because she's kind of like, we could be interviewing her and then she can kind of be part of the live audience,
Right.
I'm just tag if she wants to. She's on her home time, so she's visiting her sisters, I guess.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I was talking to her the other day. She seemed pretty open to like just the idea of talking about trucking and her story, and just she seems like she likes this kind of stuff too. So it could just be like a doorway for her to get her own channel going, or maybe to find her own specific thing that she might want to do. So, or maybe just connect.
Yeah, well, I thought it might be, depending on how she feels and how she wants to go, she could just come on here and be a part of the channel on a casual basis for a while, and see how it goes, and she can share these things with her family or with other drivers, and then she can kind of like play it by ear.
Nice. Yeah. I think it's a great thing that we're doing with this, and it's all part of the channel process. If you're watching this recording, we're just hanging out. Got Doug and Mike here for our weekly recap, and we're also going to be chatting with another truck driver coming on soon. So we're just kind of recapping, hanging out. Doug, where are you? You're in California right now, or what?
Yeah, I'm on a highway 505, which I'll kind of picture this. I was talking about geography with my friends in Japan. They don't know the geography, so I'm giving them a little geography. I just came down on Interstate 5, and there's a highway 505 that's a shortcut to the Bay Area, so you don't have to go into Sacramento. And the 505 catches the 80 that goes into San Francisco Bay Area. So I'm right before you get to the 80. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my midday program you're watching. If you are here, well, I don't know if there's any human beings here, dude. Well, dude, I know you tell me all the time that I say there's a listening audience when there's no audience here. Yeah, because, dude, there's nobody here but you and me, the dude and the subdude. I know, dude. You tell me all the time. Plus, we got Alexa, dude. Alexa's playing some Stephen Halpern that I used to listen to all the time in Encinitas, California, when my wife at the time, Sharon, and I had our Encinitas Natural Health Care Center, dude, where we get massage and colonics on the Coast Highway, dude. I know. We went to school in New Mexico School of Natural Therapeutics with our best man, Paul Beeson, dude. And we went out there after we got married, October 18th, 1981, in the Self-Realization Fellowship Church in downtown Encinitas. I know. Those were the days, dude. I know. I was 28 years old, and Sharon proposed to me after only knowing me 3 weeks. That was quite a story, dude. I know. I was doing soulmate affirmations in my I Street apartment by Paramahansa Yogananda. For those of you that don't know, that Encinitas, California was the home of the Encinitas SRF, Self-Realization Meditation Gardens, and the place that Paramahansa Yogananda wrote the autobiography of a yogi. Maybe you should tell them what the autobiography of a yogi was. Well, the autobiography of a yogi was the book that Paramahansa Yogananda wrote about his whole life, because he came to the United States in 1920, long before Deepak Chopra, Marianne Williamson, the Dalai Lama, all the things we know today. Paramahansa Yogananda came to the United States and was one of the first world gurus. And of all the places, he ended up setting up his ashram in Encinitas, because when he went to India to see his guru, one of his wealthy devotees bought the property in Encinitas, right on the ocean, at the end of Encinitas. Encinitas was a town that was been around since the 1800s, and his wealthy devotee bought the property and set up the training place for all the monks and nuns. Plus, there was Mount Washington, the Hollywood Temple. Well, there's like a whole big worldwide organization. Yes, it was a worldwide organization. Now, originally, Paramahansa Yogananda, I believe, called his religion or his worldwide organization the Church of All Religions. Now, on our altar, why were you really getting into this, dude? I know, because I was a Kriyaban, dude. Yogananda was my first and only guru, dude. Plus, I was married in the SRF church, so that's what I'm talking about, dude. Well, go ahead, continue. So, anyway, here's what happened. Well, this is all part of your backstory? Yeah, this is all part of my backstory. This is why I think I have a book in me. And I am mentoring with Matthew McConaughey, dude. The Academy Award winning actor. I don't know how much we can put on here because YouTube keeps telling us that it's copyrighted this and copyrighted that. I know, that's why I'm thinking, dude. I'm thinking we should have an app that has nothing to do with YouTube, that, you know, when our writers who sit in our back seat ask to go to our channel, we don't send them to YouTube anymore, dude. What do? Well, we send them to our own. That way we can play anything we want, so that we can play Tony Robbins, Dean Graziosi, Matthew McConaughey, or anything. Because here's the deal, dude. It's one thing to talk about like Tony Robbins. It's another thing to talk about Dean Graziosi. It's another thing to talk about Matthew. But it's so cool to talk about it and give the listening audience a sneak preview so they can see them, and then we can direct them to some more if they want a longer version of what we share, dude. I know, like, for example, Matthew McConaughey's first virtual event called The Art of Living, where Tony Robbins, Dean Graziosi, and Matthew McConaughey collaborated and planned it for 8 months. And of all the cities that it could be broadcast from, where was it broadcast? Phoenix, Arizona. Yeah, and guess what Phoenix, Arizona was, dude? Well, it's out in the middle of the desert, dude, about 7 hours east of Los Angeles. No, but more specifically, dude, what does this have to do with you and driving to Tokyo? Well, it's because the company I was with, my second company that I got on board with in May of 2012 as a somewhat experienced driver, because the first company I got on board with was my company where I went through advanced truck driving school, and that wasn't in Phoenix, but that was in Fontana, California. What we could go on, tell us some more. Well, Fontana, California was next to Ontario Airport. Also, more importantly, my mother and father had built their fourth and final home in a place called Big Bear City, California. What does Big Bear City have to do with the whole big picture, dude? Well, because when I left Denver, Colorado, after living here at age 37, dude, I came here in 1990 with my Cadillac, my massage table, and nothing else. I didn't know anyone in Denver. I actually stayed with Brian, my friend I went to massage school with initially. Yeah, we stopped off in Colorado Springs, and we worked for MCI Telecommunications, where Brian was a manager, and I actually did telemarketing to begin my Colorado chapter, dude. Yeah, what happened? Well, I ended up coming here to Denver. I just came with my massage table and about 8 years of experience, because I had experience. I got to see if I got this right. Sharon, Paul Beeson, and I, we graduated from the New Mexico School of Natural Therapeutics in Albuquerque, which is about an 8-hour drive south of here, dude. Yeah, we graduated July 20th, I believe it was the exact date, 1982, which if you take 82 plus 2018 plus 25 is 43 years ago. Wow, that's a long time ago. Yeah, because I was 28 years old and now I'm 71, dude. Well, you're getting to be an old man. I know, that's why I have to start talking about my life and sharing, because I tell my Lyft riders, which number over 5,000 now, if I don't tell my story, I can't expect my sisters to. Well, no, not your sister Janet, dude. I know. Do you know what my sister Janet wrote a while back? Well, go ahead and tell us, dude. My sister Janet wrote me when my dad was dying, and I was in the middle of possibly losing for almost I think I almost lost my Mercantile Square loft apartment in 2 years and 4 months I had it. I almost lost it 4 times.
What's going on with this bus? What is this bus?
It's going to Red Rocks.
Oh, Red Rocks for a concert? What are you guys seeing?
Turnpike Troubadours?
Are you not now?
No, I mean, I work here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But they're all seeing a fun show.
I just do travel, so I live right here. I like just spontaneous about
Yeah, yeah, they're going to the show. We do
I'm
shuttles
a
to it.
Lyft driver. I take people
awesome.
to Red Rocks. What's
Yeah,
your name?
Kevin.
You look like a cool dude.
Oh, thank you, brother. You look too.
And like old cool dude.
Oh my God, love it.
You might just do a 30-second video
Of what?
of just you.
What am I doing?
Well, just tell me about you.
Sure.
Yeah.
30 seconds.
30 seconds. I just bumped into this dude. Who are you?
My name's Kevin. He just ran into me while I'm sending some people up to Red Rocks because that's where I work.
And that's what you do at day job?
Oh yeah, it's my day job, man. We work at the concert venue. It's great.
And who's playing tonight?
Oh, see you, Thomas. Turnpike Troubadours.
And
are
that's
playing.
what you do like the whole summer?
Oh yeah, man, all year. Yeah, until November. We have shows all the way until like fall.
Fuck,
It's
dude.
crazy.
What a dream job.
I know. Thank you for
God.
reminding me of that.
Oh, you
It's
so
always good.
see do you talk to people like on the bus going up there?
Yeah, I mean, I don't usually ride on the bus, but I usually give a little speech. And in general, we're just trying to get people up there safely.
And then see, I used to be a limo driver. I
Oh,
had
you know the
people
game.
that I know people would give me a front row seat,
Oh.
give me a $300 ticket.
just to get them
Yeah.
up there? Oh my God, I don't have quite those perks.
Yeah, they said like we know Red Rocks. You got to admit, Beatles played there. Everyone's played there.
I mean, it's one of the
The
best
Red
venues
Rocks
in the world.
and the whole
dude.
planet is probably one of the best venues in the planet. And
I
this
know
is
it.
your job.
I know it, dude.
Okay, sorry.
Thank you for that moment of
What's your
gratitude.
name?
My name's Kevin.
Kevin. Thank you
Yeah.
for buddy.
I got you.
appreciate you.
I got one. I love
Okay,
you. Thank you so much.
Take care. Okay. This is a happening dude, and this is the star of this whole video. What's your name? Vanessa. And you're 15 years old. And who are these people around you?
Hi, I'm Reba.
Reba. Are you her sister or friend?
I'm my friend.
Friend. And who are you?
Tiana, I'm her friend. Tiana.
See, most people are shy. Don't feel shy. And what about you, dude, with the sunglasses?
I'm Mario.
Okay. See, you're shy, huh? Look at this dress. You're shy. But I just want to appreciate you standing out here. There's other people taking videos. Are you family? Yes. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. I just happened to be walking through. I love Spanish and I love Latino. I had a Brazilian girlfriend. I know Brazil, not Mexico, but you're kind of Latino. Anyway, 15 years old. You got your whole life in front of you. Thank you for letting me videotape you. Okay, have a wonderful day. This is some wonderful people outside, well, inside Union Station. Look at this dress. Have a wonderful day, okay? Yeah, thank you, family. Are you the mom or something?
I'm the mama of Tiana.
A mama.
Of Tiana.
I love Latino people. You guys are into family.
We're brown and
Tradition.
proud, for sure.
Filipino? They're Filipino? You're from... okay, you guys are from Philippines?
Eli Bezos? Yeah.
Yeah,
Who are these? These are your bros?
yeah. This is the life quote. Come and go.
Where are you guys from?
Russia.
Russia!
Yes.
Oh my God! You mean you speak Russian in English?
Yes, sir.
My God! I'm gonna. This is like majorly cool.
Yeah.
Why'd you come to Denver?
Cause like my city got bombed.
Your city got. Are you like fucking serious?
I'm not joking.
Your city got bombed.
My wife's no. My sister's husband died.
Yeah. Are you?
So we had
So
to
all
defend-
the Americans, we see all this bullshit going on there. Is this real?
Yeah, this is real. No
Sorry,
no cap.
Young dudes, you're Russian?
Yep.
You're Russian too?
Yeah, he's my brother. Our sister's husband died. Yeah.
Are you dead serious,
I'm
bro?
being for real. Him and
I'm
my
gonna put you on my channel, bro.
all right.
What's your channel called?
Driving to Tokyo. Do you have a phone?
Yeah. Can I record you?
Yeah.
All right.
Ca-
Yo, we're with Tokyo driving.
Drive.
Do you have any questions
Now-
for us?
Yeah. No, I. This is cool shit because I'm 70 fucking years old.
Wow.
I'm a cool dude.
You
But
been in the World War II?
I was. No, not quite that
I'm
old.
playing, I'm
But
playing.
do you have a phone?
Yeah.
Do you have YouTube?
Nah.
YouTube?
I got
I'll
YouTube.
record it.
Okay.
I'll follow you.
Okay. I want to invite you. You guys are cool shit. You guys are young dudes. What? Okay. Can I tell you? Go to YouTube.
All right, yes sir.
Do you have YouTube here?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I gotta go. I got to go to. I go to Marco. I go. I go. That's Japanese.
Oh. Wait, driving in Tokyo?
Driving Tokyo. Hi. What could you like to go? Hi. Why go? See, I'm
You
Hi, welcome to hi, No. No, I'm not.
Wait, driving in Tokyo.
Hi, oh yeah. Wait. Hi.
Which one?
Okay.
Driving in Tokyo.
Go to YouTube. Go search. Hi. Okay.
Wait.
Okay, go to like type in driving to Tokyo. See right there. Done in Tokyo. Driving Tokyo. And then put a space channel right there. See, that's me.
you?
Yeah. This
Who's
is me.
that? That's sick. I'm gonna follow you.
Yeah, follow me.
subscribers.
Yeah.
Wait, is that your son?
I'm like 169 subscribers. I'm rocking it out, man. But you,
Are
my
you trying to get
first.
clout?
You.
teach you some Jap?
Hark.
Wait, what does that mean?
It means okay to your loyal. Ah.
Wait, can I teach you some Russian?
Oh, good. I don't know speaking Russian.
Wait.
But will you subscribe my channel? You could be my first Russian subscribers.
So like, if you want to say like have a good day,
Yeah.
like you say тебе есть маленький хуй.
I give you good joy.
I think you understand.
No,
Bro.
you guys, dude, I gotta tell you, bros, you were the first young dudes I've ever met from Russia. Are you guys actually from Russia?
Yes, sir.
Fuck. Do you guys say fuck in Russian?
Yeah, it's called business. No, wait, fuck it.
I'm actually make a video. If you subscribe my channel, you're gonna see yourself on my channel.
All right, that's what's up.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I can't even believe you speak English.
Yeah, in Russia, like we all learn like English. Like that was one of our classes.
You guys are all handsome dudes. Do you have girlfriends? I'm not gay or anything, but you guys.
Nah.
But how'd you come here to Denver?
I mean, my cousins live here, so I'm
Your
just living
cousins.
with them,
Do you know, I'm a truck driver,
Oh, actually?
taxi cab driver. A lot of truck drivers are Russians.
Yeah. There's a lot of Russian truck drivers.
Have you watched Harry Potter?
What's that?
Have you watched Harry Potter?
Yeah.
You kind of look like the Dumbledore guy.
I know. I'm like, what? But do you ever see the band in Texas, ZZ Top?
Nah.
I'm one of the ZZ Top retired band
wow.
members. I'm actually a millionaire.
Actually?
Yeah, I'm a band. Type in your phone ZZ Top, and I'm like a rock star, bros. Right here, look at this. Looks like me, right?
Yeah. What's your rock
No,
name?
look at, dude. I'm not bullshit. That
No, I
looks like-
believe you. Like you seen us whenever.
And my sister wrote me an email, and she said, "Kathy and I are on to you. You're lazy. You're lazy." And when she said lazy, it just really struck a nerve. She said, "You're lazy. You're lazy. Your mother and father don't want to hear from you. You don't have any idea what they're going through." Well, gee whiz, dude. She has her own personal projection and opinion, but how does she say I don't know my parents? I was the oldest. I was born September 13th, 1953, before my two sisters. Plus, they don't give me any credit that I went home to my parents 13 years of my trucking career, starting out in Fontana, where my dad, who is 75, drove down from Big Bear City, California, up in the mountains, the ski resort area, and then I would drive back to their home and spend 4 days with them every month for my home time, all 3 years with CRST. And my sister, Janet, is saying, I don't know my parents. Well, that's kind of, and then she said I was lazy. When I drove 1 million miles between the two companies, I drove I traveled 650,000 miles with multiple co-drivers with CRST because it was teams. We could leave LA on Friday and be in upstate New York. And she's telling me I'm lazy. Plus, my sister Kathy, on 1987, she was married. And her husband at the time, Lonnie, was a chef deputy. And on her birthday, a month after she was married, now Sharon, my ex-wife, and I went to her wedding. Her husband was shot and killed tragically on her birthday. Now, I happened to be out in Arizona. I'd just taken a brand new job with a company called the Shrimp Peddler. And I was going through, it was my post-marriage, my divorce years when I was trying to kind of rebound from Sharon and I splitting up, dude. And a sheriff car came up and told me there'd been a family emergency back in San Diego. So I flew back, and they picked up my mother and father up in Big Bear, and it was a huge story because my sister's husband, Lonnie, was shot and killed in the line of duty, and it was a major, major story. And my sister Kathy and our whole family, I guess including me at the time, were right smack in the middle of it, dude. I know. And then what happened? Well, the owner of the Shrimp Peddler called me and said, I hate to ask you, but the guys that were training you in Arizona to do the job, they left. I know that's going on with your sister, but do you mind? I don't have anyone else I can talk to. You're the only one that's a part of the mobile, sales force. Could I fly you to Denver and pick up a freezer trunk, pick up frozen seafood, and drive it to Wichita, Kansas? It was wintertime too, dude. I know. And then come back to Denver and sell frozen seafood at multiple locations in Denver and with a temp worker. Basically like you did in Arizona. You just have to set up a table, a generator, a cash register to sell frozen seafood right out of the back of the freezer truck and have a temp worker help you. I know that this is asking a lot, but could you do it? Well, I said yes, because I talked to Kathy and she said, well, you can't really bring Lonnie back, so why don't you do that? So I ended up going to Denver. That was the first time I really went here, other than the fact when I hitchhiked from San Diego to Seattle through Denver. And that was my first time I kind of got curious about Denver because it was 1987 and we sold frozen seafood, including the Target place where I set up and go to Starbucks every morning at 5 now. I know that was 1987. Yeah, that was part of my backstory because I would end up coming full circle to Denver in 1990, 3 years later after Lonnie's death. But anyway, long story short, Kathy, because Lonnie was shot and killed, got $250,000 and 2 tax-free incomes for the rest of her life. And so when Janet said I was lazy, I did respond maybe in the wrong way. I said, how are you calling me lazy? Kathy did nothing after Lonnie's death. She didn't go to school. She didn't take another job. She did nothing but golf and ski. And then she bought a house up in Big Bear. And she just retired. Well, I guess that struck a nerve because Janet sent that to Kathy. And of course, she sent that to Kathy knowing Kathy would be upset. So Kathy wrote me a message and said, you cease to exist. Well, it sounds like you're on the outs with your sisters. Yeah, it is a bad scene. And plus my sister Janet is executor of my mom and dad's estate. And Janet's been persuading my mom, or actually persuaded my mom to sell the house because she told my mom that I was a poor homeowner and the house was going to basically go down in value if she didn't sell the house. And this was after I lost my job. I know you ended up losing your job unexpectedly November 5, 2021. But before losing your job, your parents said they wanted to sell the house where you called home in Arizona City for 10 years. And I told them at the time, no big deal. I've got to see you every single month for 13 years between Big Bear City and Arizona City. So no big deal, because I could just continue traveling in my truck. I'm only home 4 days out of the month. I'm barely home. I really don't need the Arizona City house. Go ahead and sell it. Yeah, but you told them that before you were fired, dude. I know. So when I was fired, it kind of that plan kind of went out the door. But at any rate, I still ended up cleaning up the house of everything. And on December 31st, it was December 31st, not December 31st, 2021, New Year's Eve, my mom gave me permission to drive my van that I traded my 2017 Subaru Impreza for. She gave me permission to drive it out to Encinitas, the car camp, for the winter while the house is being sold. So that set up in motion a whole new life that I would call the post-trucking life. And that was set in motion of the last 4 years or so, dude. I know. And that's why I'm sitting here in my all-electric car trying to tell the listening audience. Well, dude, there's no listening audience, I keep telling you. I know, but eventually, I don't know, dude. Deepak Chopra says there's no such, you can't keep doing something without something happening. Well, what he's trying to say is cause and effect. You know, it doesn't mean that something happened is going to be favorable, but every time you do something, there's a cause and effect, but it may not be positive. You may never have any monetization. You may never have a single person that watches your videos. You may end up making one video after another, and never even have someone that watches your video. And you might even write a book, dude. Well, you can self-publish right now. I know, we can self-publish on Amazon, but that does not mean anyone's going to read it. In other words, you can die, and your story will just sit in the limbo land. Because I think you have to, when you're self-publishing, you just have to order copies as you sell them. And if you don't sell any copies, the story's just going to die with you, dude. I hate to be morbid and tell you the truth, but I hate to tell you the way things are going right now. I think things are going to work out to where your sisters are going to persuade your mom to write you off the will, and you're not going to get any inheritance, and you're going to have to live in your electric car, and definitely, and this may be your reality forever, dude. I hate to tell you. I hate to be the sub-dude telling you the cold, harsh reality of your life. But that's the bottom line, dude. That's the bottom line. We should probably tell the listening audience our show is brought to you by Target, which is right across the street from our Starbucks that we go to in Glendale. It's our sponsor tonight. Back to you, dude. So, this is Fontana here. It's considered East Valley, Los Angeles. That's where CRST was based. That's also where I went through advanced truck driving school. Ontario here, near the Ontario airport, is where they put us up in a motel. So we had breakfast in the morning when it was still dark, and then we took a van from Ontario at a motel over to Fontana to the advanced truck driving school. The first 5 days, we just basically did all our head knowledge. We crammed for the DMV test to get our driver's permit, and we had all the correct answers highlighted. So the first 5 days, we just did that. Then we took the weekend off. And then the second 5 days, which was the last, we just did backing in the morning, and it was cones in the advanced truck driving school yard, or basically, we didn't go to docks. We didn't really do real live backing. And then we went over to the Ontario airport over here, and we broke up into 3 guys to a truck, and we just basically drove around the streets of Ontario. And I was only behind the wheel about an hour and a half when I took my driver's test in Fontana and passed. And then we did 3 days of orientation, and then the next step was to go out with the trainer, Frank Ritter, for a month. Well, I didn't have a trainer for a while, so my parents, who live up in Big Bear here, my dad drove down to pick me up and brought me back to Big Bear City, where my parents had their fourth and final home that they built, that they lived in for 30 years. And that's where I would come home for my home time. It was just like Colorado. It was 7,000 feet elevation, and it's a ski resort area. And it was right outside of Palm Springs here. And then it was directly, if you take this highway here, all the way out east, you'd run into Phoenix, about 7-hour drive from Los Angeles. That's where we were in relationship to Los Angeles. And if you go down here, you'll notice this little speck of a town here, Arizona City. That's where, in the end, after being employed by CRST for 3 solid years, I traveled 650,000 miles around the U.S. I had multiple co-drivers and trucks, and I started in April of 2009. And in the end, I would leave CRST after 3 years and go to Phoenix to be employed by Knight Transportation for a decade. They were based in Phoenix, not Fontana. So this is Los Angeles. You can see this is Big Bear. Phoenix is about 7 hours out in the middle of the desert. Now, my parents, while I was still with CRST, however, when I was out on the road, they drove all the way from Big Bear City to Arizona City, and they looked at a house outside of Phoenix, halfway between Phoenix and Tucson, and Tucson's down here, right? Now, oddly enough, in 1959, my parents packed up their 1959 Plymouth with myself and my 2 sisters. I was only about 6 years old. My sisters were younger than I was. And my dad got on the Tucson PD, police department, and I went to kindergarten here. Now, that was in 1959. And as it would turn out, my parents would look at a house in Arizona City, which is a little tiny town of about 10,000 people, that had one signal light right here. And they looked at this house, this 1 mile. If you go up 8 blocks, this is South Capistrano. They looked at the house right here, and it was $47,000, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and they wrote a check out for it. They would end up buying another one for my dad's art studio here, and then another one for themselves on West Mazatlan. So initially, they bought the one that I would call home for 10 years, my dad's art studio down the street, and then their primary house. And in the end, they would sell their Big Bear City house and move out to Arizona. Now, I'm currently, right now, in the Mile High City, Denver, Colorado, here on the map. And I'm at Starbucks inside my electric car, creating this video for you on my laptop while I'm hooked up to my Starbucks Wi-Fi, and I'm inside my car. But you can see this is where I'm located right now.
She's with the Millionaires League, and they are just awesome. And I have Tian, who just came in from Australia, so I just wanted them to share a few words about being here at the event.
Yes.
Okay, just go ahead, take it away.
Yes. Hi, my name is Marina. I come from Portugal, and I don't speak English very well, but I'm going to do my best. I come from Portugal. I crossed the ocean to be here. I'm just a jet lag. So I'm glad to be here. I like Doug very much. I meet Australians here. It's a global business, and then Portuguese. vem ter conosco, serás bem-vindo. Adoro-te.
And muito obrigado.
Muito obrigada. My name of my team is Lazy Millionaire Leagues. Woo!
And Roy, Sylvia.
Yeah, Sylvia Fortunato.
Roy, is it Roy? R-I-I?
Rui Gabriel.
Yeah.
I'm Silvia Fortunato.
Doing very, very good.
Yes,
very, very good.
Our Lisa.
Yes. So we're all one family.
All one family.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you so much.
I love you.
Thank you. And this is Tian. Oh yes, absolutely. Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. And this is my friend Tian again. We were just talking. So this is definitely very, very global. Australia.
This is Brian and Sandy in my last truck, my Kenworth T680. One of the cool things about my trucking career is I got paid to travel, but also I was able to spend time with people like Brian and Sandy. This was a layover, I think around Thanksgiving, and Sandy and Brian are now married. They just had their first boy. But Brian actually met Sandy through the Empower Network business that I was a part of. Prior to Sandy coming into Brian's life, Brian and I did hangouts together. We were both actively a part of a company called Empower Network. Sandy actually started out as a prospect watching Brian's videos. She watched his videos for about 2 years before they finally met for the first time. A little bit like, not quite my story with Sylvia, but similar. But they fell in love. They've been in love ever since. It was love at first sight. And they're two of my best friends. And this was taken obviously while I was still driving for night transportation in my last truck, my Kenworth T680.
For people like you. Yeah. Because I was frustrated. I was broke. I was homeless, living in a van. And I learned how to apply these strategies. And it took me 90 days to have, to start making $30,000 a month, right? And then I moved to Costa Rica, where I lived on the beach for a year. I later moved in the mountains, and I've lived in Costa Rica now for 7 years, traveling the world. And so you've been doing this. How long have you been traveling the world? How many years now?
Since 2015.
Since 2015. And how old are you?
I'm 31.
Man, I'm just proud of you guys. I'm proud of you guys. 31 years old. And how old are you? 30, right? You look younger than that. It's from the travel, and I'm sure all the sex you guys have and the happiness, right? You have more sex when you travel the world, and
it's better.
It's better because
you got more time, right?
If you work less, you got more time to hang out. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
You do.
I know exactly what you're saying.
So it's not just Brian. It's not just Brian. If you're watching this video, people are looking at this. Okay, he's young, right? Of course he can do this because he probably sat there in front of the computer all day and night. Do you have to set up websites?
No.
Do you have to know programming?
I don't. No.
Do you have to know how to operate complex technology?
No.
You didn't come in here with a giant list of contacts or you didn't have money before?
No. 2 of my friends have joined, made some money after they saw me living this lifestyle.
So they hit you up.
They hit me up.
They begged you to join.
They came begging me. Yeah. What are you doing?
Yeah. So your friends are begging you to join.
Yeah.
Right? They're begging for you. Mm-hmm. Right? Now, if you're watching this video right now, this is essentially what I see, okay? Is we've got, and this is just one example of many, you've got basically 2 choices here, right? And that's really what there is. There's 2, right? And this is choice number 1. To get in the Lifestyle Society right now and lock in a membership, we're going to lead you to our Lifestyle Acceleration training and orient you into our process. We're in 3 hours a day. We can help you create the lifestyle of your dreams so you can do what you actually want to do. This isn't about having his life. If you want his life, though, we can help you have it, right? Not his specifically, but his kind of lifestyle. She's his, right? Sorry, guys, right? But the reality is we want to help you build the life that you want. We've got all sorts of different people. We've got people that are senior citizens. We've got people that are ex-homeless people, ex-drug addicts. We've got busy corporate executives. We've got men, women, white people, black people, Chinese people, Latinas, right? We've got every kind of imaginable person succeeding in the Lifestyle Society with this private 3-hour-a-day process. Now, this is going to be $47 right now to join Lifestyle Society. And this is what I see, right? There's 2 choices. Choice number 1, it's going to be right, to keep the lifestyle you got. Whatever that is. Now, if you're watching this video, that's probably not the lifestyle you want, because you probably been like, started watching, you're like, I got the lifestyle I want, they're cool, but you know, I'm chilling out here on the beach with my millions of dollars. So you can keep the lifestyle that you got. Choice number 2 is you can get the lifestyle they got, right? Or the lifestyle you actually want. That's really the only choices. The question is your dream lifestyle worth investing $47 to get started and to learn the secrets on how you're going to be able to build that lifestyle? And if the answer is yes, you're saying, yes, I'm worth that, right? Then really, there's not 2 choices. There's only one choice, because this choice is more of what you got now. In his case, that was hating his boss, despising going to work, not being appreciated, right? Not traveling the world, not attracting the woman of his dreams, not making the money that he wants, making the money every month that he now makes in a week, right? But not only that, doing it in 40 hours a week versus now 2 to 3 hours a day, right? Locked inside a cubicle, a cage for a man. And now he's a free man, and she's a free woman, and they're traveling the world together, living the life they've always dreamed. So my thing is really you don't have 2 choices, right? Because is the lifestyle you got now, is the life that you're living now really even a choice? Is it really even a choice to stay the same? I think it's not a choice, because I think that you're better than that. You're watching this video because you want to make money from home. You've looked at you've looked at scams on the internet. You've looked at the things where you've got to call your friends and family and do hotel meetings and dress in a suit. You've seen the things where you've got to be some giant charismatic leader that can speak in front of thousands of people. You've seen the things where you're going to start a little guru business and sell products just like the guru that's selling the products, who's actually an expert, that's going to take you 18 hours a day and all of your life savings before you ever make a penny. You've seen the things that they just don't work. So is that really a choice? I think not. I think that you have one choice, and your choice is right now to click the button below the video and join the Lifestyle Society. And to click the button right now, because this is urgent for you. Now, there's some people watching and they're like, I don't know why I should join now. I should think, there's actually a reason. There's actually things they could lose by not joining right now. Like, what can they actually lose, Brian? Like if they don't click the button right now, if they don't get in right now, like, how are they going to lose out by not getting in right now?
Well, for one, if you don't get in right now, if you don't click the button now, you're going to continue to have the exact same life that you've had.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, that was urgent. I didn't want that another second. I wanted to change that immediately. Right. And so when I was watching this, I was like, personally, I didn't know anybody that had ever made a bunch of money on the internet. I didn't know anybody that got rich online. I didn't personally know anybody that had ever been able to create a lifestyle, that I truly wanted. So I just had to trust these random strangers. And so, for me, it just came down to enough was enough. I'm tired of having my boss, breathing down my neck, getting angry at me for shit that I didn't even do. I'm tired of being trapped in this one little spot, within this one little cube. I'm this cog in this wheel, not going anywhere. No one notices. There's no reason. I don't have a purpose, right? And I wanted freedom. I wanted out. And so for me, it was just another second of that wasn't, there had to have been more to life.
Right.
Yeah.
So there wasn't a choice for you.
No.
Right. Now, what else could they lose by not getting involved? We have a system where we help people get started and we help them build their income, right? And so if they don't get started right now, somebody else like you could come in and they could lose out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, how could they lose out?
You're talking about with the tax.
Yeah, we're talking about, like, this is actually urgent. Like, the clock is ticking. There are people on this video and they could actually lose out.
Well, every second that somebody's joining, they're not ending up in your business. While other people that are watching this that clicked on the button before you, they're not in your business now because they joined before you. Whereas if you were to have clicked and typed really, really quickly, they could end up in your team and you could earn commissions. And so they'll miss money.
So you've had situations like that. I had, for example, in February, and this is just one example, right? No matter what month you're seeing this, we're doing this all the time. I had a guy that waited a month to join, right? That he lost, literally, from the work that he did. He would have made in February $5,000 more had he just gotten in earlier in the month. Like, he lost $5,000 more by thinking for a month about spending $47. It's just a funny thing that sometimes people do. If you're watching this, it's not just about the fact that you only have one choice. It's about that. The reality is, what's the actual risk to you? The risk is staying the same. The risk is the 40-year plan. I'm gonna go work at a job in a cubicle in a cage. A man is not built to live in a cage. A woman is not built to live in a cage. We're built to be free. The risk is staying in a cubicle, staying in a job, staying in the life that you don't want, and not making the change to have the life that you do want, the life that they've been able to create, the life that I've been able to create. Is it just us, Brian?
No.
Like, who are some other people that have succeeded? I mean, we've got them here. Most of the time, people have a video. Why don't we walk around here real quick and just introduce you to some of our members? Hold on. I'll just walk in here real quick. Hey, can you flip the light on here real quick? So I've got a couple members inside here. I don't actually know how to work the lights in Rob's house. Here we go, right? We've got Lawrence.
Hey, how's it going? Hey.
Yeah. Sit down real quick. So this is going to be really quick. We've got some people who are watching online, and they're like, okay, I met Brian and Sandy. They're in the Lifestyle Society, and they're actually, they're part of the TAM team here. So how much have you made as a part of this?
My accountant over there could probably be a more exact.
Yeah. How much have you guys made here?
I just heard you say yesterday we're $2.5 million.
So you guys have made $2.5 million. $2.5 million, and I don't think you were making that before.
No, not as an engineer. No.
You're not. No, so you were an engineer. So you were in a cubicle too.
Dude, cubicle, man. It's the deal.
That we were talking about. That's a cage. It's actually a cage.
A cage would be better than my cubicle because my cubicle was up to my head, like physically.
Yeah, it was actually.
So
a cage.
it didn't even cover my head.
So you couldn't even. You didn't even have a view in your cage.
No, I saw half of a cubicle wall.
I mean, were you making that much money in your cage?
No. I mean, no. That's why I had to go online. I had to go find something and Google around.
Yeah, and he got started, and then you've made $2.5 million since when?
It's like 2011, I guess.
So 2011. Right now, it's 2017. Filming this video. This is 6 years, $2.5 million. That's like average $400,000, $500,000 a year.
Yeah.
Since you've joined the Lifestyle Society.
Yeah.
So why do you say to a person who's watching this right now, and they're like, can I do this? Should I make a decision and join? I have a job, I'm busy, I've only got part-time hours.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Can I really create the lifestyle?
Well, I mean, if you have a job, you were definitely taught by someone and you followed some instructions and you were basically told do it or get fired.
Yeah.
And I think if you take that same type of energy, do it for your own business or do it for yourself, I mean, just don't fire yourself. Just do what you need to do and make it happen.
Yeah. So if you're watching this video, my encouragement is just get started. Now I've got somebody else, a special guest over there, and I'm just surprising her, right? And this is one of my favorite people in the whole world, Tracy Walker.
How are you?
Right? She didn't have a chance to get ready for the video.
No.
But, right?
Yeah.
How long you been in the Lifestyle Society?
Since it was created.
Since it was created, and you've made how much money here?
About $1.6 million.
$1.6 million, and had you made that much money before? Were you a millionaire when you came involved? Like, where were you at when you came?
I had made that, well, probably not 1.6 million, but I had made close to $1 million in my real estate investment company.
Okay, you have.
But the problem with that was it was a lot of work.
Right.
And I had to manage a lot of moving parts. Attorneys, realtors, buyers, sellers, title companies, mortgage companies, all types of different things to end up with $30,000 for a deal. Mm-hmm. And then I got started here and I was able to start creating that without having to do all of that work, and I could do it from home.
Really? So you were able to create that from home. Right. You're here in Puerto Rico with us now.
Right.
What if somebody's watching this and you're like, I'm busy, I'm a mom, I don't have time, right? Yeah. I don't have technical skills.
Hello, that's me. That's me. I'm a mom. I'm a single mom. My son is getting ready to be 3 in just a couple months. He's very busy. He's always with us.
Yeah.
And I will tell you that if I had to send him to daycare or just away because I was at work for 8 to 9 hours a day, it would literally crush my heart.
Yeah.
Because I love him. We're so connected. We're bonded so closely. And so I enjoy being able to be home with him and being able to bring him to lifestyle events and to experience different. He's been to Costa Rica. Yeah. He's here in Puerto Rico. He'll be traveling over to Asia in a little bit. So if I had to go somewhere to work, it wouldn't happen. Mm-hmm. And this particular, the way that we do things here allows me to be at home, be a mom, and do things within a time frame that still allows me to just not kill myself totally when he's running around crazy, but just enough to get enough sleep and still be able to run a business too.
That's incredible. So here we've got Tracy, we've got Lawrence, we've got Brian, and we have a lot more stories of members that have succeeded with Lifestyle Society. We have support for you, we have a community for you, we have the training. In fact, right after you get started, what you're gonna expect next is you're gonna go through our Lifestyle Acceleration training, where we're actually gonna teach you our 3-hour-a-day formula for creating the lifestyle of your dreams. Now, if you're watching this, I believe this is urgent for you, and here's why. We've already talked about the reasons why, but the real reason why this is urgent for you is because there's only one choice. And the choice is, are you going to stay the same? Or are you going to create the lifestyle that you actually want? We're here to help you do that. And right now, the only risk to you is not clicking the button and not getting started. Right now, click the button and get started in the Lifestyle Society. When you're filling out the form, be sure to spell your name the way that you want it spelled on your checks that we send you, and just fill out that form below, click on the button, and put in your credit card information and get started in the Lifestyle Society. And we're gonna look forward to seeing you in Puerto Rico and Thailand and all the other weird countries we're gonna go to, in Costa Rica, and all the exotic places we're gonna travel. And I just wanna see you pull out your camera the day that you go to work, and for one change in your life, you're the one who fires your boss. That's what I want to see. Right now, click the button and get started with Lifestyle Society, and I will see you on the beaches of the world.
I know. We're rolling. Many people's names, but I remember. Yeah, you said. I made a CD with his name, and it was. I said, if you're Doug Werma driving around listening to the sound of my voice in the truck. Absolutely. Yeah, that's what blew my mind. Yeah. Go ahead, we're rolling. Who wants to start? You want me to go ahead? Okay. My name's Doug Werma. I've been waiting 4 years to stand side by side with the man, the legend, Dave Wood. And this weekend is totally off the chain. We're in a yacht with about 200 people here, and I talked to Dave for the first time in about 4 years. And what I love about Dave is when he connects with you and he makes eye contact, it looks like he's looking right into your soul. And I love that. It's just like totally, like there's lots of people around us, but when he talks, he's like right there with you. And I was telling him about my vision yesterday, and he was like, you know how Dave kind of looks, he's looks. So I really appreciate being here. Yeah, so I'm going to turn it over to you guys. Hey, well, real quick, let me get my arms out here so I focus that. This is Doug Werma, right? He said that. I've known him for 4 years. He actually came into joined a business with me back in 2000. No, it was before. It was yeah, because you joined that company, so I joined that March 17th, 2010. It was actually maybe 3, or a little over 3. We joined pretty early on. So I remember talking to him, and we got in. He was talking to me about how he's driving trucks around the nation, down the road, right? And like you watching this video, I don't know if you're a truck driver. I don't know if you're just going down the road of life. This is a man who just works all day and night, and he does whatever it takes to learn what he needs to learn in order to get the results that he wants to get. And if you're watching this, it's because you know there's something better for you in life. I don't know what that is, because we have all sorts of people. We have musicians that want to play music more, and they don't want to focus on the money. We have people that just need to spend more time with their family, and they want to replace their income at work because they're sick of being belittled by a boss that doesn't love them. We have people in this that are internet marketers, and they're just sick and fucking tired of your team's failing. You know who you are, right? And we have all sorts of different people. I don't know who you are. Whoever you are watching this video, and wherever you are in the world, if you want to make more money on the internet, join. Just do it. Because we are here for you. We aren't actors. We're real people, right? We're getting real results. And you can't rent a yacht like this without charging people like we did, without fucking making a lot of money. We know what we're doing. We know how to teach you. This guy's making a ton of money. You got started on the internet, didn't you? Yeah. Right? You've done lots of things. You made last year $250,000. Yeah, back $250,000, right? We got people all over here who are succeeding. And if you want success, that's all I've got to say. Whether you're a truck driver, whether you're doing something else, I love you, man. It's great to see you. Keep coming back. I love you. You got great energy. You got everything that it takes. You got everything that it takes.
And listen, not only that, listen, you can join another company. You can do whatever you want to do, right? There's a lot of stuff going on. There's a new deal, maybe 5 seconds after I say this, right? But the bottom line is when you work with people who are actually in the trenches, like David Wood doesn't have to do what he does if he didn't want to. But you can can tell he's coming straight from the heart, and he knows you deserve it, and we know you deserve it, because you do. You know you deserve it as well. When you can actually have people that are down to earth, just real people just like that, Doug looking to learn and be the best he can be, stretching his vision because he knows he deserves it, that's the bottom line. Where else can you find that? There's not too many places you can find that except right here, right now. You're in the best place in your life that you need to be, and that's why you're watching this. So we'll see you on the other side.
Here, but there's sun stuff happening, light stuff, and I've got these magnets on my thing,